Hello ladies and gentlemen and toy collectors everywhere. Action Fig and Gaming here with another figure review. This time I'm gonna add another to the Pacific Rim reviews by Neca. I'll be taking a look at Romeo Blue. Some facts about Romeo Blue: he is the second, or she is the second United States Mark I Jaeger deployed right after Brawler Yukon. The fins at the front protected the pilots during a battle when it first fought with a kaiju. And yeah, it's actually the most noticeable feature on this Jaeger. We're going to take a look first at Romeo Blue's details. Zooming in on here. Most noticeable feature is this giant fin at the front, which according to the lore, the books, and what's written on Wikipedia, is that it's used to defend the con pod and defend its pilots. I don't know if it serves any other purpose besides defense, but it looks weird and unique in a good way. Romeo Blue's primary color blue, with some red accents and yellow. You can see some vents here on the sides, the red accents going down, and some exhaust ports there. I don't know if they serve the same purpose as releasing nitrogen, like Gypsy Danger, but they kind of look like it. Romeo Blue's design reminds me of some of those construction equipment where they use for mining, especially his hands. If you look at it, looks like it's meant to spin and I don't know, dig some soil underwater. I love the jetpack design from the back and these three cylindrical tubes here. And as for the feet, they too have designs, which is always good. Now, if you were to analyze, or this is just based on my theory, he looks like he's designed, or she looks like she's designed for fast underwater travel, like swimming, because these kind of look like they'd work as jetpacks underwater, and these would be fins to stabilize, I don't know, flight or swimming, as long as these ones do. That's the vibe that it's giving me. Now heading on over to articulation, we're gonna look at the head. Head is on, I'm not sure if it's a ball joint, but it feels like it because the head can move side to side, but the molding is hindering. Actually, no, wait. If you force it, you can do a full 360. There we go. But be careful because it might snap the head. I'm just forcing mine just to show you that he can do the 360. As for the arms, they can move side to side by that much. Elbows, not, double jointed, so it can move all the way up, all the way down. Full arm 360, bicep rotation, movement at the hands, up and down, side to side, and the gimmick that this Jaeger figure has, arm can extend, because the left arm for some reason is engaged in a battle mode look. However, the right one is in its standard look. And as for the torso, can rotate, can't go up and down, side to side not as much. And as for the legs, she can kick all the way forward, even go all the way up there like that, and kick back as much as that to the point where the Jaeger can kick itself. It can also do somewhat of a splits. And as for the knee, double jointed, which is always good for articulation. And for the leg, can barely move up and down since it's hindered by the molding design. However, it can move and rotate in this way, which is pretty much it for the articulation. Now, this Jaeger doesn't have as much good articulation as these ones, especially like Cherno Alpha. Cherno Alpha probably has the best articulation in this toy line. Romeo Blue, though she has really good flexibility and range of movement, lacks in some important areas like the feet, which would ultimately affect the entire articulation rating of this figure. I'm now gonna test posing. Posing test. T-pose by Romeo Blue. Walking pose. One-legged pose. Wow, surprisingly can pull that off. Cannonball. One gripe I have about this figure is that it has really loose joints and it's hard to make her stand. It could just be my copy, your copy might have hardened joints, but yeah, it's very fixable with some hardening solutions that can make the joints tight. But it's really affecting the way that this Jaeger stands. Standing at around 7 inches, it's a very tall Jaeger, though it looks Yankee. I'm not a big fan of the design, but I love how unique it is, which gives it a lot of character, and it's very original compared to other Jaegers I've seen. It's giving me Evangelion vibes though, which is somewhat familiar, especially in the anime sense. So here is Romeo Blue compared to other Jaegers. Cherno Alpha. And you can see that Cherno Alpha just dwarfs Romeo. And here is Romeo Blue beside Coyote Tango. Romeo Blue, when it comes to Jaeger size, is somewhat on the shorter side. I even have Romeo, like here, I even have Romeo standing a bit forward compared to these Jaegers, but if we're gonna compare them like literal side by side.
Follow me on Instagram. Check out my TikTok too. Please subscribe. Thank you for watching.